Hey everyone, it's Saving with Seymour, and I wanted to also keep touching base on my debt-free journey because, like I said in my last video, it does coincide with couponing. The whole reason why I'm couponing is to save money so that I can pay things off, and I just feel like it goes hand in hand. I want to be able to take more trips with my family. I want a new car. I want certain things in life, and I think that I can achieve them as long as I stick to a budget and coupon. So with that being said, I'm going to show you how I set up my debt tracker as well as my variable income spread. And everybody's spread is completely different. Once again, I'm using the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. It's a little dirty. Right now, these are $20 on the Erin Condren website. They are 50% off. And if you use my link that's down below, I do believe it gives you an extra $10 off. I believe that it works on sale items. So you could possibly get this for $10. And that's mainly because you're going to be getting it for May until December. But like I said, I really like using this, and everybody's spread is completely different. For me, I don't use this spread to mark when my bills are paid, because if you watched my last video, you know that I pay certain bills with certain paychecks. Whether or not they're due, that's how I pay them, and that's how I've always paid them in my entire adulthood. It's just the way that I like to do things. So we are going to take this and move it in here. It is not May yet, but today is the last day of May, and I always have a problem sticking these in here, and I don't know why. And this is my little cheat sheet. Green is gas, pink is groceries, blue's eating out, purple is other, and red is unbudgeted. And I do have them in my Etsy shop. Let's see if I can find them in the back here. I meant to pull them out so you could see them. And of course I didn't, because I'm silly. Here we go. And I also offer, I've been using my sampler sheet to get me by. This is my sampler sheet. I've used most of them. But I do offer these in my Etsy shop, which is also linked below. There's the purple, the red, the pink, the blue, and the green. And you can use any category for any color that you want. And I believe I'm going to start offering different colors as well, as if you want a darker color, pastel color, neutral colors. I'm going to start offering that also. But for right now, these are the colors that I use. So when I make a purchase, I can go back and show you if you're new to this. When I make a purchase, I write down what it's for and then the amount. And this is how I keep track of what I'm spending money on. And as you can see, we ate out a lot in April. And of course, I list my goals on the side here. I wanted 12 no spend days, and I wanted to pay off at least 2 debts. And this one has yet to be achieved, but I believe it will be achieved. And I'll get to that in a minute. Also, I do sell my own no spend stickers and payday stickers. So the ones that are in here are my payday stickers that I sell in my shop, and these are my no spend stickers that I also sell in my shop. So if you're interested in any of these are all in my Etsy shop, and they're listed down below. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I actually already went ahead because I get really excited about planning for the following month, and I already set up my debt tracker as far as the stickers go. So this is my June sticker, and that's only because I was lazy and didn't want to print out my May one. So this is my June pattern. If you're interested, this is up in my shop. And It does not say June, so you can use this for any month that you want. As I'm doing now, I'm using it for my May. And what it does is you list your debt, the balance at the beginning of the month, and this is not filled out yet because it's not April 1st or May 1st. My monthly payment, the APR, and any extra payments that I make each month. I list them from the least balance to the most balance. That's how I do it. And then I always leave a room in between each one. So I don't have these many debts. And I can show you that later on when I do my weekly check-in if you're interested in it. But that way, all right, my camera cut off, so I don't remember where I was at. You can set this up however you want if you're doing the snowball method or the avalanche method, or if you're just starting out. Like when I was just starting out, I just threw all my debt on here so that I knew what my debt was. And then as I've gone along in the months, I've organized it and prioritized it as to what I want to pay off and etc. So I just wanted to show you how I set this up. And this is going to be on the back of the April one. And I know a lot of people use this section, which I'll show you in here. You see when you flip to June, the back of May, the first spot in front of this little decorative cover is actually a June paper. And I know a lot of people use this for like sinking funds, but I use it as my debt tracker. So that just works for me. Now I want to flip to my variable income. And these, if you have, side hustles, I like to keep them separate because during tax season, I need to take this in on my taxes. So this is how I set it up. And I do have a variable income. Here's the June one. And it comes with the script. So it does not say the month on here. I wrote the month on here so I can keep it in order because I have this in the back where the notes section is. That's where I keep all my variable income stuff, so it stays separate from my other budget. So you got the variable income strip. I wrote down where my variable income sources come from, the total, the expected, the actual, and then plus or minus. And then of course we have the transaction log at the bottom. As you see here, you get this all in one. And then the date, the amount, and the place and what it was. So most of my transactions are from Amazon, so I'll put parentheses Amazon and then I'll write vinyl or sticker paper or ink, stuff like that. So that is how I set up my transaction log or my variable income log for May. And that's already been set up for me. So let's go back to May. And for May, I'm going to have the same goals. I'm going to do 12 no spend days. And I think it's important that you have some kind of goals. So number 1, 12 no spend days. Number 2, pay off one debt. And I know by looking at my variable income if I'm going to be able to pay this off this month. Like last month, it says pay off 2 debts. I know that's going to be achievable because we got the money from the government money or whatever it's called, as well as my husband gets a ton of overtime at work. So all the overtime either goes to our savings, which I'll explain when we get our first paycheck in May, or towards some debt. It's really up to you. I mean, some people don't have side hustles, and that's fine too. This is just getting you to be able to look at the numbers, and those numbers are powerful. I used to not budget like this, and I'd be like, oh my God, where'd my money go? So this makes it easier. So we're going to set up my weekly check-in. And let's see. This page is going to be for my paycheck 1. So I'm saving it for that. And then this page is going to be for my paycheck 2. So this is going to be my weekly check-in page. So here's the script that I have for May. This is my weekly check-in script for May. And what I like to do, and anybody can do this completely different. I've seen people that do their weekly check-ins from Sunday to Saturday, or, you know, the work week, or whatever it may be. I like to do them, let's go back to my view, from the day my husband got paid to the following Wednesday. So with the last weekly check-in, he just got paid yesterday, which was Thursday. So it'll run from that one. I'll just start it on the 1st, and we do it every Thursday to Wednesday. So this one will run from 1 to 6. The next week check-in will be from 7 to the 13th. So we can write that down. Okay. And let me show you what the weekly check-in looked like last week. Let's see here. And you can count ahead and see how many you're going to have. You don't have to do it like this at all. You don't have to have a weekly check-in at all if you don't want to. These scripts, I like to write my category, how much I added, because each paycheck we add something, how much I've spent, and how much I have remaining. And what I check in for is groceries, gas, eating out, other, and unbudgeted. And this is for the week, what did I say, of the 1st through the 6th. So over here, I do 1 through 6. Let's see here. 1, 2. So this is going to be a 4 check-in month, I believe. So week 2. This will be from the 7th to the 13th. The next one will be from the 14th to the 20th. And then I'll just leave, oh, I left other out. That's okay. I can just white this out and put other there. So we'll just leave 5 spots. You don't have to have it unbudgeted, but I haven't had any unbudgeted expenses in a while, but it helps. just for a spot. I mean, you don't even have to do this if you don't want to. Let's see. So we did the 14th to the 20th. So we're going to do the 21st through the 27th. I'm actually going to do, yeah. I'm actually going to do the 21st to the 30th because I like to have everything on one calendar on my weekly check-in. So this is a payday, so in my next check-in, I'll just roll over whatever this is into my next weekly check-in. So this one will be from the 21st through the 30th. It's going to be a much longer one because I don't want to have 3 days on a check-in. So and then on my following one, I will just go back to you know what? I could do that. Yeah, I'll do that. And then my next one will just be from the 1st to the 4th, which won't be a whole lot. So these will be groceries, gas, eating out, other, okay. And then I'm going to put the results tab. If you have 5 weeks, most likely you're not going to have a lot of room to do a results tab. And I know a lot of people also cluster like groceries with spending and groceries and then, you know, eating out with groceries, or it's all up to you. And then for this, I could put down like groceries, gas, eating out. I can like do eating out and groceries clumped together. And this just actually gives me a result of how much I actually spent on that thing. Like how much this month I spent on groceries, how much this month I spent on gas. So that next month when I'm looking at my budget, if I spent $200 more in groceries than what I had figured in the beginning of the month, I could adjust my budget so that I'm not going over in the negative in the groceries or the gas. Because you need groceries and you need gas. These are the two things in life that you need. Groceries and gas. Eating out, that's not necessary. So if I'm spending $400 more in eating out than what I have budgeted, then we need to reevaluate our eating out pattern. You see what I'm saying? So that is how I'm going to set up my weekly check-in. Like I said, I don't have sinking funds right now, and that's something I want to look into. But my goal right now, yes, we need to put money aside, but we have a large savings account. So if something were to arise, we do have more than the $1,000 emergency savings in it. So I believe if we have to, and it's for an emergency, that's what that's for. But I am on a debt-free journey, and what I really want to do is to pay off all of my debt. So that's my goal right now. And my husband and I discussed that we really do believe our debt can be completely paid off by the end of the year. So that is our goal right now. Whatever your goal is right now, I know there's a lot of people that have been furloughed and laid off and fired, all because of the crisis going on. So even this checking in to make sure that you're within your budget, this helps so much so that you're not overdrafting on your account, so that it gives you a reality check of what you're really spending your money on. And so does setting up a monthly budget, writing down your priorities every month. Like I did in my last video, you have to have electric. You have to have your house payment, whether it's a mortgage or a rent. You have to have water. All the other stuff isn't important, but you have to have food, shelter, electricity, and water. So it's really important that you write down everything that you have, sort of like this. And it's a huge reality check for you to see where all your money is going. Because just going online and paying your bills every month and yeah, okay. But putting it in front of you and like, wow, why do I have so many credit cards? Or wow, why is the balance so high when I do my debt tracker? Why do we owe $10,000 on that card? What did we buy with it? You know, I think it's a huge reality check, and it really puts in perspective where your priorities are in life. So that's what I was going to do today. Show you my debt tracker, my weekly check-in setup, and my variable income setup. I do want to show you guys in my shop, in my Etsy shop below, I do sell cash envelopes or clear vinyl cash envelopes, and I'm not doing the cash envelope system right now because of everything that's going on. It's a great system for groceries and for gas. So you also have not only what's in your budget book telling you what you should have, but you also have the physical money in hand will saying, well, we only have $50 left. We can't spend more than that. So the cash envelope system is awesome. But like I said, right now with the crisis going on, I don't want to touch that. And most places that we have been to have asked for credit only. They don't want to touch cash. So here are some of the things that are in my Etsy shop. This is the June one. As you can see, the June budget. We got the variable income. We got the weekly check-in. Super colorful. I love it. The debt tracker, which you've seen below. Paycheck 1 and 2. This comes as one sheet. And then if you have 3, 4, and 5, that is sold separately. Because I think most people just have 2 paychecks. They're bi-weekly. I sell that. And then, of course, the extra washi slip. I do have an expense tracker, which is also... Let me see if I can pull that out. This is what the expense tracker looks like. If you would rather keep track of your expenses, I know a lot of people, they just write down every single thing that they purchase throughout the month. And they categorize it: groceries, gas, eating out. They highlight it, and then when they do their weekly check-in, they just go back to this sheet instead of using the expense trackers that I use. But I really like my expense trackers because it shows me where I'm spending what days I'm spending my most money. Like, I love the expense trackers for this reason. It shows you the days that you are actually spending the most money. It shows you the days that you usually don't spend money. And I love putting down my no spend stickers. These are not mine. I'm going to start using mine, but I wanted to get rid of these first. But I love putting down my no spend stickers because that gives me like oh wow, look at me, I didn't spend no money today. You know, it gives you a little boost of confidence. So if you're interested in any of my supplies, you can always, there's a link down below in the description box where you can get May, June, You could get the expense trackers. You can get the payday stickers and the no spend stickers. Also, cash envelopes are available in the link below. There's a link below that takes you to the Erin Condren website, and this is called the Deluxe Monthly. So you just go to the tab, go down to planners, and select the Deluxe Monthly. And right now, like I said, they're $20. So if you're interested in any of this, all the information will be below. Please like and comment on my videos. I do try to put everything out there for everybody to see. I just want to help people, honestly. And with that being with spending, with budgeting, with couponing, my in-store couponing. Am I professional? Absolutely not. There are tons of other people out there that are doing the exact same thing as me with budgeting videos, and that's what has inspired me to use this planner and to budget this way. So, please hang in with me as I'm still getting used to the whole being in front of the camera and showing my life. But if you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.